watch your fingers. If it's hot, use a spoon, guys. I'm not. It's fine. Fine and dandy. Hot potato. That was a bit more of a relaxed than normal. Oh, that's good. Maybe I should use that one a bit more then. But I don't think it's the blade's not as like sharp enough, or it doesn't like blitz to a nice puree. It's only for like blitzing up rough stuff, if that makes sense. I'm just going to empty my waste bowl, guys, because I do not want to make too much of a mess. So let's get rid of all that. So pop this in the bin as well. Let's get rid of that. Give my hands a good wash as well, guys. Just going to clear up some of this stuff before we press on, because otherwise I'll be stuck with loads of stuff and I don't like doing that. Are sweet potatoes the same thing as yams? Yeah, they're exactly the same. They're just different names, because I know in America you guys call them yams, and over here, UK, we just call them sweet potatoes. It's just different namings, that's all. They're probably different types of yams and sweet potatoes, so you guys might have a different like type, but predominantly there's like hundreds of different potatoes, do you know what I mean? So it's just a different kind of brand. So yeah, it's predominantly the same thing. So I'm just giving this all a wash. I don't want to break it, it's my mum's, so shouldn't be too happy if I broke it. I prefer the tube blender with the noise anyway. Google says yam is a variety of sweet potatoes and red sweet potatoes. Yeah, they're all pretty much the same. As I said, you can get potatoes a potato, you know, but you can get different types of varieties of potatoes. There's hundreds and thousands of different potatoes you can get. It's exactly the same with yams and sweet potatoes. They're exactly the same type of vegetable, but you can get varieties of hundreds and different types. It's exactly the same thing. So, giving us a good clean out, guys. So what I'm going to do is take some of this washing as well. Make sure it's all clean and tidy, ready to go for the next. I just don't want stuff sitting about when I plate it up, and then we're going to do loads of washing later on, which I know you guys don't really like me doing, but unfortunately I can't do much about it. I need to clean up as I go along, guys, otherwise I'll be in a mess and we won't make some nice dishes, unfortunately. So I try and keep it tidy as I go along. Cool. Yeah, it's a decent vegetable, you know, it's an alternative to potato. It's less starch in it. It's a lot better, more healthier than having potatoes. That's why I've used half and half, so it's still predominantly got the potato in there, but less of it, a bit more sweet potato, if that makes sense. Or you can just use whole sweet potato. I didn't want to use all of it because worried about it going too squashy, because sweet potatoes are a lot more softer than normal potatoes, and they probably won't hold its shape in the oven, and it might flatten out. We will see how it pans out anyway. So guys, just give this a really good wash quickly. Sorry guys, I know it's like, he's washing again, guys, he's washing again. Making more mess again. So yeah, just give this, tidy up, put everything back. Right, so that'll do. No more washing up now, guys, I'm sorry. Ban me from washing up for a bit. Right, we're going to carry on with this. We're going to get the spices in this, we're going to get these wrapped up. I'm going to get the oven back on as well. Put that on about 180, 160, whichever. Just want to heat it through, basically. So, I'm just going to wash my knife. I did say I was going to stop washing, sorry guys. I don't want a potato knife handle, so I just needed to wash it up. So, what we're going to do. We're going to get the bit of cumin in here. Not much though. Say about teaspoon of ground cumin if it comes out. There she is. So a teaspoon of ground cumin. Want a little bit of salt in this as well. Dice up a little bit of shallots as well. Bit of chives. A little bit of paprika. I think I got paprika in here, normal one. That's smoked. That's cayenne. That's paprika. There we go. Just want a teaspoon of this in there as well. Not much though. There we go. Teaspoon of paprika. Bit more salt. A little grind of black pepper. That'll do. Gonna have some shallots. I'll put a very small amount of garlic, not much. So I'm gonna grab my micropane. You can put it through a grater if you've got a grater, guys. It's entirely up to you. What you want to use. I'm not going to put much garlic through. It's going to be a very small amount. So top and tail the end of that. Just taking the skin off it. So I'm going to pop that through the micropane. So chuck the stub away. So we've literally got 1/4 of a teaspoon of garlic. Very, very small amount. It's not going to be much. I'm going to put that in the wash. So it's ready to wash up. I'm going to get some chives in there, and I'm going to get a little bit of shallot, and I'm going to get parsley. Not chives, parsley and shallot I want. I've got shallots over here, I think. Yes, I have. Don't want a lot in there. I want enough. Top and tail it. It's a very small shallot, banana shallot. Just the right size for what we want. Take the skins off. So, minus the skin, don't want that. So cut it sideways, cut it long ways. Watch your fingers. Get rid of the end, I don't want that. So, I don't want too much onion in here, or shallot. Just want a little bit, so I'll put a little bit more in there, not much. So just watch your hands, guys, just be careful. Wee-hee. Nearly sliced my hand then, that would have been funny. So yeah. So we're going to get some parsley as well. Good amount of parsley, because there's usually predominantly a fair bit of parsley in this. These stalks are quite thin, so I'm actually going to chop these stalks up as well. It's going to be a nice little crunch to it, so absolutely fantastic. If the stalks are quite thick, don't use them. Just pick the leaves off, but these stalks are very, very small, so I'm actually going to use them. Lovely bit of parsley. Watch your fingers, guys. Take your time. Keep your thumb tucked behind your fingers. You don't have to rush this, guys. You don't have to be in like a hell of a rush or anything like that. So just take your time, guys. What brand of knives are those? They are Sabatier knives. They're not expensive. They're not the top of the range, but they're not the most cheapy cheaps. They're a pretty decent chef knife. Very straightforward. I don't believe in buying hundreds of pounds on expensive knives, because I can use pretty much any knife anyway. So I don't see the point in buying £100 worth of knives. I like other knives, obviously, but these, they're just ideal. Exactly what you want. I'm not using anything special, so you guys can get them quite easily. Sabatier knives. You can buy them on Amazon. Probably if you shop around, you can probably get yourself a good deal as well. Gold Ansel, welcome back. How are you? Admire your knife skills. Looks delicious already. Thank you so much, Gold Ansel. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining us. So we got parsley in there, guys. We got the brisket that we had yesterday. We've blitzed up. That's in there. Got potato. We got half sweet potato as well. Some cumin, some paprika, shallots, little quarter bit of garlic as well. Push through a micropane. So I'm going to get my hands in there. If you've got gloves, use gloves. If not, get your hands in there. Don't be shy. So I'm going to get this all bound together. Reminds me a bit of corned beef. I don't know if you guys have it in your country. It is a very British thing, is corned beef. Definitely had it during the war and stuff, but they still sell it today in cans. But this really does remind me of corned beef. It's just blitzed up like this, so kind of similar. So get that all bound together. Pretty much there. Season it if you want to. Obviously taste it. See if you need to adjust it any kind of form. Oh wow, that's a treat on its own. That was really nice. Yeah, that's really good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a bit more seasoning to this. Not too much though. I always like using fresh sea salt, guys. You might think, oh my god, he's putting loads in. But believe you me, the concentrated stuff is a lot stronger. You need a lot less. So with the fresh sea salt, you need a little bit more. So don't worry if I think that's a lot going in. It's natural sea salt. You need a bit more than normal anyway. So it's not concentrated. So yeah, that will do. I'm going to get these into little balls. We're not going to cook the hell out of them because I don't want them running all over the place. But I'm going to get them into little balls. So pretty jealous of those girls. I would end in tears, I think. Yeah, if you guys are using your knives, just be really careful. Just take your time, guys. Just, you know, there's no rush. I really don't want to hear one of you guys saying, yep, I lost my finger because I watched you and I thought it would be a cool idea to follow you as well. So I always warn you guys, please take your time doing this. I don't want anyone to hurt themselves, honestly. I've been doing this for over 10, 12 years. Been a chef for a long time. You know, I do this day in, day out. I cut myself numerous amounts of times. So yeah, I'm kind of used to it. But if you're learning, guys, please take your time. So that puree has actually gained a lot of juice out of it now, which is fantastic. Which is what I want. If these balls actually, I'm quite worried they're just going to break down. I'm quite tempted to pane them. Two minds about it, because I know when I put them in the oven, they're going to just go whoop, drop down. I'm just hoping they'll just hold their shape. I'm not going to have them absolutely, because this is cooked through. It doesn't really need any more cooking to them. So I've either got a couple of options. I could turn them into patties, which I really don't want to do. I want to do something different. These are just going to heat through. These should be absolutely fine the way they are. Fingers crossed they should stay their shape. If they don't, I could always pane them. We'll try it. We'll see what it's like. So, as I said, these are usually deep fried. Fantastic little rissoles. They're amazing. People make fun of me when I dice like John does, but it makes perfect sizes every time while their dices are all over the map. Did you ever meet Ramsey, John? Yeah, I met him a few times. He's a nice guy. He's alright. Yeah, like any normal person, he's not the kind of person that just shouts out and goes crazy and, you know, that's all for TV. Yeah, he was a nice chap. I liked him. And then get mushy onions mixed in. Crunchy. Nothing wrong with Dyson, like he does. I just am horrendous with the hand-eye coordination personally. I am terrible with the cutting part as well. It just takes practice, guys. It really does. It doesn't take too much. Too much to do. It does. It's nothing difficult. Practice makes perfect, as I say. In my opinion, it's the way to dice. I wish I could dice stuff like you both. Everyone else is doing it wrong. Pretty much. You just gotta be safe while doing it as well. It just takes practice, really. You get the hang of it. The more you practice, the better. So I'm just rolling these into little balls, guys, as you can see. So, pretty straightforward. Nothing complex. Fingers crossed. I'm not going to put these in for long because they're pretty hot anyway. It's just to heat them and crisp them on the outside a little bit. But they might drop and they might sag, but we'll see. You try these things, you know. Always assumed was for TV. Yeah, it is. He is a pretty generous guy from everything I have heard. Did you have to cook anything for him to work at his restaurant? Well, no, I cooked at his restaurant. I met him a few times and that, but he'd only pop in now and again just to see what's going on and, you know, general stuff. If you own the restaurant, that's what you do. You just pop in and see how everyone's doing and kind of catch up, you know. So these balls are almost there, guys. So I'm just very quickly turning them so I can get a nice even sized ball. So I'm just throwing them back and forth into my hand to actually will help gain a nice ball. As you can see, comes out quite nicely. So if you try and roll it with your hand, you end up like that. You'll end up with like a circular air pocket inside. So if you chuck it, before the air pocket forms, it gets crushed together. So by chucking it, you're not forming any air pocket in the middle of the ball. I was wondering if that's a part of the interview process. That would be nerve-wracking experience, I feel. No, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't interview me, his head chef did. You know, hundreds of people come and go from that place every year. He's got loads of sites all over the place, so, you know, I don't think he'd have time to interview every single piece of staff, but I did meet him, did chat with him. Nice enough bloke. So yeah, he's very happy with my work. Remember one time he was having a look around at my garnish and that. I was bricking it a little bit. He just pat me on the back and walked off, so he was quite happy with everything I was doing. So yeah. So there we go. I'll pop these straight in the oven. They're not going to take long, guys. I'm going to start getting the garnish up. I'm going to start getting the minted greens seared off. We're going to get them on the go. So we're going to do that next, guys. Get the pan up. We're going to get all the garnishes up. The carrot puree, carrot and coriander puree looks ready to me now. It's dried up a lot better now, which is fantastic. So I'm going to get that into a bottle, minus the funnel, guys. So I'm going to get that done as well. Only mine are listed. Scott is out. It should be an attachment. I have got no idea. I've never done it before. Goes to order off a wish list. I've never done it before, so I wouldn't know off the top of my head. I've never done it before, so I really can't say without having a look at it how to do it. But I'm sure there's an option there where you can go on your own account, click on somebody's wish list, and you buy it, I think. But you have to search for their wish list, if that makes sense. Otherwise, you're probably on your account trying to buy it, but you're not going through my wish list, if that makes sense. Because then it'll give you an address. I think that's how it works. I could be wrong. Please, if anyone else knows, please help her. Oh, what am I looking for? Bottle. Bottle. Good old squeezy. I was actually looking for a funnel, but I haven't got one, so guys, look, there you go. How much liquid has come out of that puree? Ridiculous amounts. So, as I said, carrot is quite a watery thing. And look, the puree is still nice. Still beautiful. It's just we got that excess liquid out now, guys, so it's all good. Google it. Apparently you have to put your address in and then I can select your name. That's very strange. I have got default addresses all set up, so I don't know why it's not working. Very strange. So I'm going to put this in the squeezy bottle. I'm going to need it. I'm going to put the rissoles in the oven as well while I'm doing this. So they can cook. They don't really need cooking, they just need reheating as such, so. So, just putting the carrot and coriander puree into the bottle. I'm hoping it'll come out alright. Feels quite smooth, so we'll see. See if I have any issues with it. Put you on my auto host list. Gotta support dedicated streamers. Thank you so much. I think I've already put you on auto host list as well, have I? I have. I think I did it yesterday. So appreciate the auto host back. Thank you so much, Gold Amsel. Really do appreciate it. So what we're gonna do? Finish this puree in. So yeah. That should do. Just going to see if it comes out alright. It should do. Hey ho, don't know until you try. Yeah, it works. Fine. Cool. Cool. Right, get rid of this. Don't need that now. Put that on the side. We're going to do a bit of washing up in that. Get rid of that. Puree's ready. I'm going to give my border wipe, give this a bit of a clean down again. Because I don't like working in mess, guys. It really annoys me. I like to keep things nice and clean, tidy. So, what we're going to do, get this clean and tidy, and then we're going to crack on with getting the pan on ready for the minted greens. So I'm going to get a pan on now, get it heating up, because the rissoles won't take long to heat up in the oven. So, should turn out fantastic. So, I've got a non-stick pan. I'm going to get that on there. I'm going to turn to the other camera, just to keep you guys happy. What is that on my laptop? Get off. There we go. Bit of food on the laptop, lovely. Thank you. No problem, Gold Amsel. I really do appreciate your support. You're fantastic. As I said yesterday, I really want to help other streamers as well who stream that I know of. If you are in the channel and you are doing streams and stuff, and I don't know about it, please let me know. I like to support you as well because you've been supporting me. Sometimes I am a bit oblivious to who is actually viewing sometimes, and I don't know you're a streamer. And I always like to give a stream back. As I said yesterday, I watched Be a Gnome first last night while I was doing my what am I looking for? My minted greens and stuff. Sorry, while I was doing some media last night. I didn't even know he lived in Salt Lake because I went there Christmas with my girlfriend. It was fantastic. And we had a long chat about the food there and the restaurants. It was a good stream as well. I enjoyed the chat as well. He was playing Grand Theft Auto 4. It was a nice chill out. So yeah, I do help support streamers if I got time in the night time or doing some studies or whatever. And I do know you're online, you're streaming. I will come and join in and support your stream as well. You know, whatever you're doing, cooking, gaming, I don't mind. You know, I don't mind watching a bit of games. Do enjoy it. Yeah, please give follow to Gold Amsel as well. Absolutely brilliant. whenever you're cooking. Gold, I haven't seen you streaming when I'm like not doing anything. I will definitely come in and join your stream. So yeah, please guys, go visit the channel, give her a follow as well. Absolutely fantastic. So what we're going to do, got the pan heating up now. I'm going to get that nice and hot. Not going to be too hot. This is a non-stick pan. It's absolutely fantastic. I will not need any oil in it. If you've got a frying pan that's non-stick, that does stick, not non-stick. I would recommend using a very smidge of oil, but I'm not going to use any oil. The account I'm on at the moment is the market end count my company used from where I hear Josh, or our other secretary, is streaming cookies and cheesecake tomorrow, and I'll be streaming later games though. We only created the account like 3 days ago. That's pretty cool. Do you stream as well, Nerd Factory? I really got to make sure I keep checking all your profiles, guys, because probably some of you do stream. I can't keep up with who's in here, and you know, you're all an absolute lovely bunch, and I do appreciate all of you guys coming in here. So I'm going to pop these little Swede chips back in the oven as well. Wow, it's fantastic smell coming out of the oven. That is absolutely brilliant. I'm going to get a plate up as well. So we're going to start plating up all the bits and bobs now, ready for our dish. I'm going to plate this up slightly different today. So I will show you in a second once I've done the greens and the rissoles are done in the oven. So I'm going to get a bit of J-cloth. I'm going to put it on my board just to strain off any greens as well. Well, usually I do not spoiler that when I'm a streamer, because I find it rude when streamers just go to another stream to promote their own streams. No, I know, I understand that, but I don't mind. I really don't care. I like to help and promote other people regardless. I know I'm streaming, but for me, if people want to go and follow you and then come back, that is cool by me. So, you know, I don't find it rude. I've just recommended to go do it. So it's cool by me, but thank you. You do care. I can see that. So appreciate it. Thank you, Gold Amsel. I do. I'll be going like at 3. So when I get the workload done, going to do some trucking. That's awesome. I might have a little watch tonight in a couple of hours. When I finish, I'll do some more recipes and things. So I might have a little follow of you. I will follow your channel, Nerd. And I'll come and have a little watch of your stream, probably. See who's on. I'll just probably be lurking in the background while I do a load of work. So, but I do appreciate your support. All of you guys are all fantastic. So this is a nice hot pan now. Get some peas in there. Some nice greens. Some asparagus tips. Absolutely fantastic. We've got a bit of the mint here. Don't be shy on the mint, guys. Really pop a fair bit in there. If you don't want to use mint, you don't have to use mint, guys, if you don't like it. That's cool by me. Use a bit of seasoning. Just give it a good sear off. So I'm just going to give this a quick toss in the pan, guys. Doesn't need much cooking through because I don't want to lose that beautiful colour, the beautiful nutrients out of these beautiful green veggies. So, having a look. My rissoles are holding shape. I am very happy, man. I'm not going to cook them for too much longer, but so they're nice and hot, cooked through. They should turn out absolutely spot on. So. John, possible you can put a funnel set on your wish list that's not an add-on item. Is it an add-on item, is it? I really need to go through that wish list. Yeah, I can have a look at it in a second. I don't think there's many funnels on there. I was looking the other day, but yeah, I can have a look on it. I need to go over that wish list. I only did it very quickly the other day. I literally had like 5 minutes spare, so I just quickly did a wish list. So I don't usually have a wish list on there. So yeah, I can have a look later on. That's not a problem. Thanks for the kind words, Josh. But when you stop by, don't expect such skilled hands like John. Thank you, God Amsel. Thank you for the comments. That's lovely. I'm sure you're a very good chef, regardless. You don't have to do things like I do all the time. Guys, there are different types and skills of chefs, and do you know what? I appreciate all the different types of levels of chefs that are streaming, and it might just be baking cookies or whatever. Do you know what I mean? It's at the end of the day, I do a different stream. This is why I support other people, because not everyone's like me, and you know, it's not a bad thing, or you know, it's a good thing, because people have got a variety of different streams, and this is why I want to support other people as well as myself. You know, if we support each other, I think it's a great way to help move forward for both senses, for our sense and for their own. So it's going to be absolutely brilliant. Yeah, so there is no such thing as I'm better, you're better. I mean, if you're doing cooking, it doesn't matter what you're cooking, as long as it's delicious, I think you'll be fine. So I'm giving those results a little bit longer. They're not far off. The chips are pretty much there. Just give them a couple of minutes longer. So we're going to plate up in a second. I'm going to take them out. I'm going to start plating this up now, guys. So how Amazon works is to do their prime even not. Add items such as items that have less than £3 profit for them after they ship. I'm still so keen. Josh is a lovely guy, Gold. He will support you regardless, whatever you're doing. He's a lovely chap. I'm not a professional chef, but I love cooking and do it every day. Always trying to improve my skills and knowledge. Yeah, I mean, even if you're not a professional chef, it does not matter. I mean, if you enjoy cooking and you've got the passion there, that is what's most important. So don't worry. You know, not everyone has had the experience like I have, but you know, it's not a bad thing. I still learn new things from people who aren't professional chefs. You know, I'm not on a high horse. I don't want to think myself as big-headed. I want to support you guys as well. So, I'm doing something a bit different. You know me, my spoons and purees. This is why I wanted to drain off the liquid for the puree. Otherwise, you'd end up having loads of... I can already see a very small amount of liquid on the bottom, but that's just me. And it really does annoy me if I don't sort that out. So, anyway... So that's why I drained off the puree, because otherwise that plate would be running with water by the end of it. So that is why I drained it off. These results are done. They're looking fantastic. The chips are done as well, so they can go off. That can go off for a bit now. Cool. Done. So, watching your fingers. Absolutely beautiful. So nice or hot. And you can have 2, 3, 4. It's entirely up to you how much you want on there. You know, it's all about layering, building layers and building different things on there. I'm just going to put 3 on there for the time being. You can put 4 if you want. It's up to you. I'll put 3. I don't know. We'll see. So. You just want to play around with it a little bit. Put a few things here and there. You know, whatever you fancy. It's really entirely up to you. Just put some minted greens on. I don't know. I just like playing around with things. We chuck a few peas here and there. Who doesn't love peas, honestly? Peas are amazing. Chuck a few in the middle. Why not? Quite love peas. They're amazing. So, I've got a few on there. Maybe a few asparagus stalks here and there as well. I'm going to pile it up too much though, guys. You know, whatever. So we also got the yogurt as well, which I've got. Not the mint yogurt, guys. Oh, so funny. I laugh at myself sometimes. Just want to try something. Okay, cool. Should have done this before, but that's fine. So. So, got a bit of horseradish yogurt on there. So, a little play around with that. What else we got on there, guys? I've forgotten. So I'm just taking it off my board a bit. A little bit less messy. I think that's it, I think. Just go from my book, because honestly I hate missing stuff off. I do it half the time. And I hate it. I hate myself for doing it sometimes. Oh yeah, I wanted to put a bit of coriander on there as well, which I've got. Yeah, it's in the fridge, so. Sorry guys, I'm just thinking to myself. So, I'm going to find some nice little leaves of coriander, which will complement the carrot puree as well. So, yeah, I hear you, true. Although generally I have failed a little earlier now and then. Don't worry, Josh. It's cool, man. It's cool. So, just add in bits of leaves here and there. Whatever you fancy. You don't want too much of that horseradish yogurt. Depending on how hot you make it. I've made it a little bit of kick to it. Why not? So yeah, there you go, guys. There is your results. You can put more on if you really want to. Your minted greens, your carrot, coriander puree, your swede chips. As I said, you can really play around with it. You can put more stuff on if you want to. It's entirely up to you how you want to plate it. A bit of coriander on top, horseradish, yogurt, and your rissoles as well, which we blitzed down, which we used yesterday. The meat itself, absolutely fantastic. I'm going to take a picture of this, guys, so I can put it on Instagram, put it on all my social sites, so you guys can see it when it comes to having a look what we've done in previous past streams. Sorry guys, I like my wooden board here for putting my things on there. So there you go, guys, just so you guys can see it. I'm going to change camera angle so you guys can see a little better view of it. So I can stand back by the light, you guys can't really see it, but there you go. I'm going to take a picture of it, guys. I hope you like it. It's an absolutely fantastic dish, really is tasty. I'm just going to take a picture now. Where is my phone? It is here. Oh dear. I wonder if she's in the channel already. I don't think she is. She's not feeling very well. It's my girlfriend. She's still going to go to work though, bless her. Right, so I'm going to take a picture of this now, guys. I'm so fussy with pictures. I really can't help it. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm just like, don't want anything in the background. I don't want any of this, that, and the other in there. It really annoys me if I don't get it right. I'm really fussy. Sorry, guys. I am. There we go. Taking a few pictures, so I'm blooming out. What have I done now? So I've got a choice of what I want to use for later on, so that's fine. That's cool. Sorry about that, guys. So I'm going to plate up another one as well. I'm going to give this to my mum because she's probably hungry. I'm going to chuck a few more on there for her so she can have a little bit more dinner. I'm going to plate another one up, guys, so just in case you missed it, I will go back now. I'm going to plate up some more. Got everything still. Yeah, that's cool. Right, so I'll be right back. if you want. Yeah. I'll grab you a knife and fork now. Alright. Cool. So, bear with me 1 second, guys. Feeding the family. Food's got to go somewhere. Happy with that, are you? So, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. So I'm going to play another one up, just in case you missed it. Might do this one a little bit different first to begin with. I might put the yogurt on first. You can really play around with this, guys. I can understand you just want to perfect picture. Yeah, I do, Gold Amsel. I'm just really fussy with my stuff. So, yeah. Yay, full screen height. Fork and knife, check. Plane ticket to UK, check. I love it, Manic. Thank you. Thank you for the comments, guys. It's absolutely fantastic. So good, Chef. I hope you have 25 plates worth of this. Oh, I definitely have, don't worry. If you guys want to come over, you're more than welcome. Not a problem. So, also added you to auto host as well. Thank you so much for the auto host, Truger Maniac. Really do appreciate it. True Gamer. What do they call you, Truger? I really don't know. True Gamer Maniac. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the auto host. Yeah, so I'm going to plate up this one. Sorry, I'm just checking I haven't missed any comments, guys, because I don't want to ignore anyone. I want everyone to be so delicious. Thank you, Gold. Really do appreciate that. So jealous of Chef's family. I know, Josh. I'm sure one day, if you got enough money to come over, you and your girlfriend can probably pop over, and I'm sure I'll cook for you, mate, so it's not a problem. So there you go. So what I'm going to do, kind of like flick it around a little bit, whichever you want. There we go. Right, my little mess on the plate. As I said, I don't want too much on here, but you can play around with it. You can do what I did before. Well, hey, Fury starts flying out. Oh no. What is going on with this puree? It's just having silly buggers with me now. So, you know, you can really play around with it, guys. But please do try these rissoles, guys. They're absolutely fantastic. They're a treat of a little dish for leftover meat. Full of flavour. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely love it. These little Swede chips as well. They are wicked. I'm telling you now. Packed full of flavour. They got rosemary. They got garlic in there. They're absolutely brilliant. I love it. So you can really just play around with this as much as you want. Get some of these greens on there. Hey, fell over. No worries. You can play it up however you want, guys. You don't have to do it like I'm doing it. Really don't want to. A few peas here and there. You know. I love minted peas. I don't know about you guys. Haven't tried them, please try some minted peas. They're amazing. Especially with the greens as well and the broccoli. It's absolutely fantastic. Great. Yeah, they're absolutely fantastic, guys. So please give it a try. You can always put little dots of hey. That turned out to be a nice little dot. Little air pocket dot. So yeah, you can really play around with it if you want. It's entirely up to you what you want to do. What else we got to go on there? Other little chips as well. Just a bit of coriander as well I put on there, wasn't it? So, you know, you can just play around with it. Do it however you wanted to. It's just all about playing with the food. Building your layers for your little house, I call it. That's what I say. You just keep building each layer one by one on top of each other. Whatever you fancy. As I said, this is an absolutely delicious dish. You don't have to play it up like this. If you want to do family style, you can just put the rissoles in on your dish. can put your puree on there as well. You put your greens together and your yogurt, whichever. You mean you can really play around with it. I mean, it doesn't have to be fancy. You guys can still do the exact same food, exactly the same. You don't have to play that fancy. And you can have a lovely little family style dish. It is a real absolute treat. The brisket, as I said, it's probably got a lot more flavour in it because I did put that beautiful hot sauce which has got no sweetness to it, no sugar in there. It's got the shallots and the garlic in there. The beef as well being marinated as well beforehand. It's been cooked down. It's been absolutely delicious. So guys, yeah, give this a go. We're going to crack on with our next dish, which is the prawn toast. I'm really looking forward to making this. It's going to be fantastic. So those photos, chef, that you post seriously look incredible every time. Thank you, Josh. That's why it takes so long taking them, because I wanted them spot on. I'm really fussy with my pictures, but yeah. Done deal, totally holding you to that. That's fine, Josh, no problem. Now, I am in Australia, close to Melbourne, and a little bit more into the bush. Oh, it's nice. You are from Germany, are you, Gold Amsel? Didn't know you were in Europe. Friends have visited over there and raved about how amazing people are there too. I've never been to Germany myself, to be honest. I haven't done much Europe. I've been like Hungary and Romania and stuff, but been to America as well. So I would like to do some traveling at some point. Looks great, John. 10 out of 10. Thank you so much, Josh. So guys, give this a go. Please, just have a go. Just have a go, honestly. It's really good fun. It's a fantastic dish to do. You know, really is superb. I'm going to start sorting some washing out very quickly. I'm going to leave the dish there, guys. Just going to sort some of this stuff out. I'm going to give this a tidy up. So everything's all sorted. Ready for this afternoon. Wow, it's 2:15. I always make these streams really long, but I don't mind. I'm quite happy with that. We're actually going to add the mint yogurt, which we made this morning by mistake, for this afternoon anyway. I'm going to use that on the prawn toast as well. Bit of differentiation as well. So actually, instead of putting that on the tray, put that in the bowl with the greens. Be my dinner for tonight. While I'm eating, doing some media stuff, as always. So, but yeah, guys, these rissoles are dead easy to make, dead simple. Give them a go. They're really tasty as well. Fantastic little dish to do. I enjoy them. They're a very homey kind of food as well. Very delicious. I love them. So I'll leave them there for later on, for when I have something to eat. I'm going to do a little bit of washing up. I'm going to keep these peas as well. Waste not, want not, as they say. Straight in. Let's get rid of the J-cloth. So, don't go anywhere, guys. I'm just going to do a very small amount of washing up. I always say small amount. But, yeah, I'm not going to do a massive deal. Going to get this done very, very sharply, very quickly. Horseradish. Yogurt. Fantastic. Puree. Keep that. Just organise myself a little bit better now, so... Don't need sweet potatoes, can put them back in the cupboard. So let's get rid of them. So guys, I hope you're enjoying yourselves. I hope you enjoyed that dish. It was really... I did enjoy it as well. I will enjoy it later when I eat it. It is a treat of a dish. And I definitely do recommend you guys trying to make it. Especially if you buy a brisket, you can make 2 meals out of it. You can do this dish and you can do another one. You can do the Kobo, which I did yesterday. That, I'm not joking you guys, that's probably one of the best soups I've made in my life. Because the amount of flavour I got into the beef was so extraordinary. It was nice, it was rich, it was flavoursome. I had it last night. I'm not joking you. It was good. Damn good. And when I say things are damn good, they are damn good. So please, guys, give that Kobo soup a go. My stream for that is up. It's on YouTube. It's also on my Twitch at the moment. I think they expired, didn't they, after like 14 days or something like that. I don't know. But it's going to be going to be on YouTube regardless. So you can always watch it on there. If not, it will be on Twitch for a little bit, for a couple of weeks or so. So please, guys, check it out. Please make that soup. Please make this dish as well. It's a fantastic. I know brisket can seem a little bit expensive if you get a small joint, but to me, you can make a couple of meals out of it if you use it sparingly. And to me, it's actually cheaper by buying a joint or a big part of meat, and then you can make multiple meals out of it, and you probably actually save yourself more money in the long run. So it's like when you buy a whole chicken, for example. You buy a large whole chicken, and usually, I had a look at the price, they sell in breasted chicken, pretty much 50p more than a whole extra large chicken, and I'm like, well, that doesn't take a no-brainer just to buy the whole chicken, because you're going to get more meat, you're going to get more meals out of it, you save yourself money. So, yeah, these people who buy just breasted chicken and they just end up spending ridiculous amounts of money, buy the whole chicken. It's really not hard to take down a whole chicken. I've done a few videos now on how to take down a whole chicken, guys. So it is on my stream, it is on my videos, it is on YouTube. So I can show you how to take the chicken down. I've done it in previous streams before. So yeah, it's save yourself money, and you can get yourself more meals as well at the same time. Kill two birds with one stone, as they say. It's a saying, not literally, guys. I do not kill birds with stones. So, but yeah. It's a no-brainer. I always buy meats in preferably bigger joint or whatever, because then you save yourself money and you get more meals out of it. So why not? And even if you don't want to use it for the following day, you can wrap it up, freeze it down, pull it out of the freezer whenever you want it. That's the whole point of freezing. So, you know, fantastic. I know you say fresh is best. Yes, it is best, but realistically, when it comes down to money, and you're not like, you know, I'm not well flushed off and with money and that. So, you know, you just use your head and you just freeze it down or whatever. It's cool. And it's absolutely fine. It doesn't really affect the product that much. It only affects the product when it's been in there months on end and it's got freezer burn, and then I preferably wouldn't eat it. But if you're going to eat it in a couple of weeks, it's fine to do that for. So it's only for freezing things down in short periods of time. It's fine. If you freeze them down and keep them for months on end, that's not good. So should only be freezing things down as a short-term kind of thing, rather than a long-term kind of thing. That's how I see it. So, I'm going to give this all a good quick wash, guys. Hope you're doing well. I will check all these messages now. Bear with me 1 second. I am washing. I've actually got a massive deal of washing to do while I've been yabbering on. I wish I had the TV screen behind me by the washing up sink so I could see what is going on. Now, where in the hell am I going to find prawns in Colorado? I'm sure they sell you some frozen prawns. You could probably defrost them and use that. It's exactly the same thing. When I make foo, I usually make big pots so I can eat it for 3 days. Yeah, exactly. That's the best way to do it, Gold, is make your most out of your money. I didn't make the I was going to make foo soup yesterday. I didn't make it in the end. In the end, somebody found out it was actually kobu, because I was using brisket. I didn't know there was a dish called like that, which was what I was exactly using pretty much. I thought it was my own dish I made up, but obviously it wasn't. So yeah, I renamed the dish to kobu. It's very similar to them. There's a slight difference in obviously in joints of meat. I think the bow uses the faux one, sorry, or foo. I'm really bad with my pronunciations. That's used with steak or leaner cuts of meat, and then the kobo is used with brisket or slow cooking joint. It takes a while. So go to the local market. Hey Matter, how are you? I just only noticed you here. Sorry, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just tidying up. Nice to see you. Hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Yep, we've just done our first dish, as you can see. It's the rissoles with carrot, coriander puree, which we made with garlic and shallots. We cooked that down on the stove, we blitzed it up. We also strained the puree in the sieve because there's a lot of liquid in there, and we just let it drip through. We didn't push it or anything. So we let the excess liquid drip through. Wow, that was the puree. I nearly dropped that. We also made the horseradish yogurt to go on there with a little salt in there. We had fresh greens, so we had peas, broccoli stems, and some asparagus with fresh mint going through there. The rissoles itself, so I used the beef that I used yesterday with the hot sauce, the garlic, and the onions. I blitzed the meat up into the rissoles. I baked off a baked potato and a sweet potato. I've done a mix of two. I added parsley. Excuse me, wow. Bit of gas. Sorry guys. We also had paprika, cumin, garlic, and a bit of shallot in there as well. And then we rolled them into balls. We put them in on a non-stick tray. And then we baked them off again in the oven for about 10 minutes till they're nice and hot through. The swede chips, or sticks as you want to call them, marinated with a bit of rosemary and garlic. And we also put them on the plate, in the oven, sorry, for about 10 to 20 minutes. They didn't take too long, just until they slightly softened, but not too much. And that's it. And we had a bit of coriander on top, plated it up. So yeah, it's absolutely fantastic, guys. I will be posting pictures up on social media site for this dish. Really, really tasty dish, guys. Give it a go. It's fantastic. So thank you guys. Anyone new joining the channel, thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. You love my salad. I certainly did. Look good, Matter. Thank you so much. 49 pennies, welcome back. Hello chef, hiya. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for rejoining us for today. We got another dish on the go next. We also got... What we got next? Prawn toast, healthy prawn toast. Sorry guys, brain dead. So yeah, we got that coming up next. Guys, anyone new to the channel, you're enjoying the stream, please hit that follow button. I really want to get to 500 followers so I can get you guys the subscription button. If you're enjoying the stream, hit that follow. If you're not, don't hit the follow button. That's fine by me. But if it's something you think, oh yeah, I'm going to watch this every day, why not? So I do appreciate every support, every follow I get. And I thank every single person that follows. Really do appreciate it. Or try not to miss anyone anyway, at least. And I do tell you how much I appreciate it, because you guys are amazing. You have built this community so far. We've got a small little community together. It's fantastic. It is growing. It's getting there. It doesn't happen overnight. Didn't expect to happen. It is so quick. This is my 5th week streaming now. Yeah, it's all new to me, but I am absolutely loving it, and I'm loving the feedback we're getting from you guys, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying it, and you're actually learning something, which is fantastic. More to go. Happy I didn't miss it all. Yeah, exactly. We've got the healthy prawn toast we're doing this afternoon. I'm going to get the blitzer. I'm going to use the, as Josh calls it, the ocean blitzer. So we're going to get that on the go, which is here, which you guys can't really see because it's quite tall. So you can kind of see it a little bit. So we're going to get the prawns in here. We're going to blitz this up. So grab them. I've got some cooked prawns. You can get some raw prawns if you want to and cook them out that way. It's entirely up to you, or whatever you can get yourselves your hands on, basically. I haven't got a massive deal of prawns here, but it's something to begin with. So I'm just going to take the packet off. So I'm just going to put all the prawns in here, blitz up. These are cooked prawns. You can just eat them straight away. You can use the raw ones if you really want to. Whatever takes your fancy. It's just what I could get my hands on. So It really, you know, whatever you can get your hands on, really. I'm just getting every little bit out, so I've got enough in here. I'm going to pop an egg in there. I might start adding a little bit of milk. Usually add like cream to make like a farce out of it. You know, it's entirely up to you. I'm going to add an egg. If it gets too wet, we can add breadcrumbs, but it should be fine the way it is. It should be good to go. But I'm not using cream today anyway, guys, so I'm using a healthy alternative. So I cracked an egg in there. I know you can't really see it. I'll move the plate if you want me to, so you can kind of see a little bit better. So if I move this for 2 seconds, guys. So you guys got a bit more of a view there. There we go. So I'm going to get some salt, some seasoning in there as well. Give it a blitz. We'll see what we're looking like. Also, I wanted to put in some more flavours as well, actually. I actually wanted to put a little bit of lemon zest and lemon juice in there as well. Not too much lemon zest, otherwise you end up with a really bitter taste. So, where is my micropane? Hiding from me again. Sorry guys, making so much noise again, as always. So, what I'm going to do, just a little bit of lemon in there. You guys can see. Not too much, because it really wouldn't be very nice. Just enough to get a bit of taste in there. I'm going to use the half of the lemon for a bit of juice in there as well. Good God, what am I looking for? Knife behind me. It's afternoon, guys. You know what I'm like in the afternoon. My brain shuts off in the afternoon. Useful little thing. You can use this. Squeeze your juice in, and look, it catches the pips. So, quite handy. Saves on time. Well, I just dropped the pip in there, didn't I? See, I say one thing and another thing happens. Always happens, all the time. I'm sure I dropped a pip in there, or did I not? Let's have a look. We'll have a little fish. Fish for the pip. Oh, there it is. I did hear it. Well, at least I got good hearing, that's for certain, instead of good eyesight. No, come here. Cheeky bugger. Get him out. Don't want him in there. So, right, I'm going to get that blitzing up now. So, what we're going to do, pop your lid on. Give him a blitz. Guys, watch your ears. It shouldn't be too loud, but I'm warning you. So, you've got warning. So, there we go. And it might help if I actually plugged it in. Awesome. I love it. Love it. So, here we go. I'm going to pop a little bit of thyme in the top as well. That smells fantastic. I love prawns. It's amazing. Thyme in the cupboard. Pop a bit of that in there. So I'm going to get this mix ready. I'm not going to put it on any toast because it'll probably go soggy time I cook it out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this mix once it's done in a bowl. I'm going to do that last minute because I don't want the bread going soggy and then not crisping up. So when I'm about to plate everything up, I will put the prawns, the sesame seeds and everything else on a tray. We'll put it in the oven and then we will finish it up last minute because it really won't take long to cook this out, believe you me. So I'm getting the farce ready. That's going to be good to go. This is what a fish hears Does it really sound like an ocean? From what I just saw, a fish should be terrified of that sound. It's the sound of their inevitable blitzing. Gonna get chucked in the blender. So you really can't see me running in the sea with this attached to it, blitzing around, chasing the fishies. Oh dear me. I think I'm losing the plot, guys. Or you've made me lose the plot, one or the other. You're all nuts, a lot of you. Oh dear me. So anyway, I'm going to blitz this up again. Watch your ears again, guys. Cool, good to go. So, give that a wash. So we've got a little bit of, give it all a mix. I don't think it's blended properly, to be honest, at the bottom. That's okay. We like a little bit of rough edge anyway, so it'll be fine. So, what are we doing? We'll get the majority of it out. So yeah, I got a little bit of rough edge there, that's fine. I don't mind a bit of mix in there. So just give it a mix up. Whichever. Lovely bit of prawns. I love prawns, I love seafood, it's amazing. I don't know about you guys. I'm sure you guys do love it. If you don't, hell, you can do exactly the same, but you can use chicken. Why not? You can use raw chicken. I'd say raw chicken would be easier to probably do than cooked, because it'll just go into bits, the cooked bit. And you can just cook it out in the oven, it's absolutely fine. Chicken Chinese toast. That's a new one. Tell you what, should be make millions off it. So, anyway. Got our machine of doom. Our prawn mix is good to go, ready to spread.